Hi everybody, it's Carla. I'm back with a little doll renovation that I've been working on, and I wanted to show you the end product. This was one I had purchased off of eBay. She was new in the box. This is a doll that they're not selling currently on their site, but it was called the Paradise Gallery's Baby Avery. And she's a little sleeper. She's really cute. She came with a glued-on wig. The hair bow was sewn into the hair. She's just lightly colored there. If you can see, she's got faint blushing and her lips are tinted. She has one closed hand, one open hand, cute little bent legs. She's a 19-inch doll, and I love the Paradise Gallery dolls because even better than the Ashton Drake if you're wanting to reborn them or just renovate them or remodel them in some way, because the heads on the Paradise Gallery dolls, at least the 4 I've done already, they're not poured solid like the Ashton Drake dolls are. So you can put passy magnets in their head. You could put a magnet for a hair bow. You can root their hair. You can root their eyelashes. You don't have that option with at least the dolls that I've gotten from Ashton Drake. They're all poured really solid in the head and have very heavy heads. This one, when I took her all apart, because as soon as I got her, she was very lightweight, and even though she was very pretty, I already knew that I wanted to do some reborning on her. And I took her apart, and like I said, she was stuffed basically with one little pouch of like pellets, and the rest was just polyfill. So she's super lightweight, but she's very easy to get all that out of her limbs and out of her head. And then I had basically a kit that I could remove the factory painting. Now I removed that with regular nail polish remover, and so I got her down to a bare kit. And yeah, so then I could wash her, give her a little bubble bath, let her dry and overnight, and then start working on her with the air dry acrylic paint with the fixative and sealer like I always do. And so I painted her face, and then I started painting on her limbs. But her limbs, even though they look real cute here in the picture, at least the one I got, they weren't, they didn't have much definition to them. I did like the open and closed hand, but the rest I just started saying, I don't know, and I didn't really like the feel of the limbs. I don't know how to describe it, but to me it just, I just wanted to see what else I had. So I had some limbs that I had painted previously that were almost identical in size. The only difference was it had 2 closed hands instead of 1 closed and 1 open. So I decided to use those previously painted limbs, and then I only had to paint her little face, and I painted it as best I could to match the limbs that I had. And plus I added a little blushing as I blushed her face. I also blushed the knees and the elbows and the tops of the hands and feet on the limbs that I had previously painted. So she looked very well put together when I got done painting her. Now this doll came on a little thin, flimsy cloth body, which again I couldn't use. I couldn't reuse it. It's kind of like the Ashton Drake bodies that are just too super thin to use. So I'd made up my mind I was going to get her a new body. But here at Christmas time, and with money, everybody's money's stretched to the max, I thought, well, let me go to the thrift store, see if I can find some kind of baby that I could salvage the body again. And I did. I found a doll that was would be, I thought would be perfect. It had the nylon ties for the limbs and the head. The only difference was it's not disjointed. The joints are sewn. So the legs and the arms move very easily, but they're not on discs. They're just, like I said, sewn joints, and they just kind of flop up and down. And they're just very easy and very cute to dress. And also the doll that I got the body from, it had some kind of mechanical box inside of the body. So I removed that And then it had a Velcroed closing in the back, I guess, so you could access it to put batteries in it or whatever. And I sewed that Velcroed closing shut. So it's just, I washed the body when I took it off. I ran it through the washer, fabric softener, dryer, and it was as good as new. So yeah, I put her together today, and I wanted to show you the finished result. So again, here's baby Avery as I got her out of the box. Very cute little girl. Just, you know, the basic doll is a very beautiful little doll. She also had glued on eyelashes. So I was going to root eyelashes. Now I'll show you real quickly what I ended up doing to her. Now here she is. This is her with the rooted black eyelashes. The black was from the black hair from that Halloween wig that I had used previously to root the Annie little kit. And it made gorgeous little eyelashes for her. And she has a full head of rooted hair. And this was all from a thrifted wig from the thrift store that I washed and bleached. I always add bleach to the water when I'm washing wigs like this. And it's a synthetic wig. It wasn't human hair. But I washed that, bleached it, and then put hair conditioner in it, and then rinsed it really well, hung it upside down to dry overnight, and then I just started in with my rooting. And this time I did it different. When I took her wig off, I noticed how they had sewn the hair on the wig, and they sewn it in a circular pattern, and it looked like they started at the bottom and then sewed it up towards the crown. So I thought, well, that's the way I'll root her. So I hadn't done it that way before I kind of just random, you know, as I do a section at a time or whatever. This one I just kept going in circles up to the crown of her head, and she turned out awesome. Her hair is super pretty. It's super full, and I'm very pleased with it. And she's just a cute little baby now. And then this is a little thrifted sweater outfit. I know some of you ladies have seen this before because I think I've seen it on a couple of channels. And it's just super cute for winter time here. This is a little thrifted lovey that says, "Who's a cutie?" And it's a little hoot owl. I thought that was cute. This is a little thrifted rattle, soft rattle that's got piglet. And little thrifted socks. My daughter made me a bunch of headbands to put on the dolls that she just made them, and they're out of all new items. But it's this beautiful sparkly pink, and it just really goes with her rosy complexion. And she's just super, super cute. And I finished her painting that I did on her face, and of course on her tops of her hands and feet and elbows and knees. I pounced that down with ultra matte varnish that you can use for acrylics, and I got mine at Hobby Lobby. So and it's by Americana. So if you want to try the air dry acrylic paints, you can get a beautiful ultra matte finish, but get the ultra matte varnish. Don't just get the matte varnish. The ultra matte just totally takes away super great job of taking away any shine at all. And then she's got lightly glossed lips, and her nails are tinted and glossed. They're not tipped. But yeah, she's just put together really well. And here you can see how her arms and her legs move super easy with these sewn joints on this recycled doll body. And she's just super cute. But yeah, if you ever want to try to reborn a beautiful little pre-made doll, a manufactured doll, like I said, the Ashton Drakes you can do. They're harder to do because of the way they're molded and poured solid in some places. But this Paradise Gallery, their dolls are just, they're like taking them back to a blank kit. They're just super nice to make. Now this doll, this baby Avery, she's actually a sculpt by Pat Moulton. So if she looks familiar to you, that's what she is. She's a Pat Moulton baby. So I hope you like baby Avery. She's super cute, and we just wanted to show you how she looked today. And she's sitting in the stroller, and she's just being a good girl. She said, boy, there's a lot of work goes into getting me to look into this point. I'm tired. I think I'll just lay here and relax. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you like her, and if you have any questions, or just leave them in the comment there. But I love how the air dry acrylic paints look on her, and I think she got a beautiful little complexion, and I'm very pleased. I think this is the best rooting I've been able to do so far, and it was rooted with a size 36 needle, which grabbed like 2 hairs at a time. And so I was yeah, it went pretty quickly. I think I had it done in, the better part of a day. And same for her eyelashes, went super quickly. And of course the hair and lashes were sealed inside with Mod Podge, which I got from Walmart. And it seals it, it glues it, seals it, and finishes it. So it's a perfect thing for sealing the hair inside the head. And then of course it dries for several days to get good and solid dried before you restuff it and put the baby back together. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you're all having a great Saturday, a great weekend, and a great week ahead as you're getting your Christmas things done. And I appreciate everybody that watches and comments. And if I can ever help you with any of my experiences with doing these dolls, I'd be more than happy to answer questions. And thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.